Hello, everyone. My name is Matt, a physical therapist and the founder of the Aging Gracefully program. It's my birthday around that time, and instead of blowing out candles, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm putting my physical goals out in public. And last year, I kind of said that on Facebook, but now I'm actually having a platform that helps me track this along the process. And what better spot to have that than on my Aging Gracefully website? The research on longevity is clear. The last decade of your life is shaped by the decades before it. So don't just set vague goals. I set specific things I want to make sure I accomplish, and this is the tool I use it for. Every time I log in, the first thing I'll see after my HealthSpan score is my goals, where I am and where I'm heading. This is on purpose. They're not buried anywhere. You always see them. So there are going to be different types of goals. So there's going to be tests and measures, a number where you can measure. You're going to fill in the baseline measurements, and then there's going to be a function, a real life ability, where it shows the field and why you're going to have that goal. And then a process and a habit, a routine, which a guardrail shows a cadence and how many times you should be doing this, and you can save it. So this is going to be a few of the aspects of the goal types.
All right, everyone. So this is going to be how we can enter in goals. So first and foremost, this is my aginggracefully102.com. I've made this solely so I can help track my goals and keep myself accountable. So mainly this is, once you see the page, you'll see it has different aspects. The HealthSpan goal. More importantly, it has the goals. So we're going to look at this aspect. So we have the suspended push-ups and inverted rows. We have the 5 minutes. We have to edit this. So we have to edit this 5-minute mile. And then I got 5 minutes and 40 seconds beginning of the season before I kept getting hurt. Hopefully by October I can run and I won't get hurt, and I want a 5:30. And then by next year I want my 5-minute mile back. So, and then we're going to do the 10-minute challenge. So I just did this, so we can edit this. So I did 66 pull-ups and 132 push-ups. My short-term goal, I'm going to make that 75 and 150. And then long-term is going to be 100. I'll say 90. 90, and then we have 180 push-ups. And goal again, October 1st is going to be some of these aspects, and then my next goal is going to be the next year of my birthday. So if we want, again, we can edit this. I'm gonna probably make this perform my hamstring rehab. We're gonna try 3 times a week. So 3 times per week. I'm performing only once per week, and that's spotty if that. I want to run without injuries and specifically run fast. So I just edited my goals that I've set forth, but we probably could even do a new measurement. You can kind of fill whatever you want in and save it, and it will pop up right there. So I just want to give you a brief summary of what that looks like on my website, and I'm committing to this publicly. These are my goals moving forward.
So you can edit them, you can change them around, and you can change them as you want to go. And if you accomplish it, don't worry, you can always change it as well, and you can unachieve it as well. You can mark as achieved. You can have a strike through it, and a aspect where you can say that you accomplished it, but you also can do the undo as well. And then you can delete it if you feel like you accomplished it, or you feel like there's an error. Feel free to hit delete. So one of the goals is going to be setting a goal directly from the test. So, and on week 8, you will be able to go through and figure out that this is an impairment, and you want to say, oh, you're actually below where you need to be, and then you can move it a goal directly based onto that. So if you do beat your test, then that's wonderful, and then you should auto achieve it, and then from there it should be it should mark it as achieved, and then you can probably make it go into the next level where you can say, oh, I want to make this harder. So that's something that is going to be an option as well. That's goal setting in the aginggracefully102.com. It's live and it's free to start at aginggracefully102.com. These are my goals for the year. I'd love to hear yours. Follow along. I'll be posting my progress.